Hi there. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on what time you're watching this show. I'm your host, Mike Pickles, and you are on, or you are watching, Just Deal With It. As in pickles, dill. Not deal, but dill with it. All right, moving on. Today I want to talk to you about a topic that's, I think it's important. You are enough. You are enough. I'm enough. You're enough. End of story. Close the show. Okay? Not really. So, according to the Webster's Dictionary, and I'm going to read it here to you, the definition of enough is this, and I quote, enough, occurring in such quantity and quality or scope as to fully meet the demands, the needs, and expectations. Well, I don't know about you, but I don't think I've ever fully met the demands or needs or expectations of anyone or anything. However, I consider that I still am enough. There are times, absolutely, that I thought that I wasn't enough. And maybe you feel the same or felt the same. You're not strong enough. You're not good looking enough. You're not fast enough. You're not good enough for that job. You're not good enough for that girl, you're not good enough for that guy, and so on, and so on, and so on. Well, I'm here to tell you that although probably I'll never meet all you folks watching this show here today or listening to this show here today, probably never meet you guys, I'd like to tell you, I'd like to assure you that you are enough. So whatever you're doing right now, whatever your background is, your race, your color, your sexual preference, your male, your female, how big your house is, how big your car is, it doesn't matter to me. You are enough. Now, maybe you think you're not enough because of your background, your upbringing, people telling you stuff, telling you negative stuff, and you've heard it so long that you're convinced that you are not enough. Maybe you heard it from your mom, from your dad, your brothers, your sisters, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your ex-girlfriend, your ex-boyfriend, your husband, your wife, your coach, your teacher, and so on, and so on, and so on. Been there, done that, got that badge. But I'm here to tell you, don't listen to them. Don't listen to them at all, because you are enough. Now, if you think you're too small, you're too insignificant to make a difference, well, think about that mosquito buzzing around in your tent at night. How well did you sleep? Not very well. Not very well at all until you kill, eliminate, exterminate that mosquito buzzing around your head so you can't sleep. Same thing applies to you. You are enough. And the old saying goes, and you've heard this as much as I have, that tough times don't last. But, that's right, repeat it. Tough times don't last, but tough people do. And I'm sure that's you. I'm sure that's you. You're one of those tough people. Yes, you've been through a lot of challenges. Yes, you've had your heart broken. Yes, you've lost your job. Yes, you didn't get a job, whatever it is, but you survived. You're here today, and you'll be just fine. Now, if you're finding it harder and harder to believe that, then I suggest something to you. I challenge you this. It's a challenge for you. Give yourself daily affirmations. Tell yourself every day, every morning. Make it a ritual. Make it a habit. When you're brushing your teeth in the morning, when you're combing your hair, have it taped up there on the mirror. I am enough. Say it. I am enough. Say it every day, every night, until you believe it. Until you truly, truly believe it. Not pretend, not fake, not saying it just because I told you so, but that you actually believe that you are enough. Now, more so, read stories. Read successful stories. Read motivational books. I have 3. I just happen to have 3 right here for you that I was published in. Hug Someone You Love Today and the Simple Certainties of Life. Author, Mike Pickles. Hug Someone You Love Today and How to Leave Your Personal Signature. Author, you're right, Mike Pickles. And here, Perfectly Imperfect, 7 pieces of advice to a more fulfilling life. Author, you guessed, Mike Pickles. So, read motivational books, watch motivational movies, listen to inspiring motivational songs. Whatever it takes, get that feeling in your head. Better yet, instead of reading or watching on Netflix or whatever it is, successful stories, become one yourself. Become a success story yourself. Show them. Prove them wrong. Better yet, prove yourself wrong that you can do it, that you are enough. Because you are. For you boxing fans out there, this is just one example of a million. For you boxing fans out there, back in the day, Mike Tyson could not be knocked out. Most boxers could not go 5 rounds with Mike Tyson. Until, which boxer knocked him out first? I'll give you a second to think about it. Take a drink of water while I'm waiting. Who was that boxer that knocked out Mike Tyson the first time? That's right. Buster Douglas. Once Buster Douglas, boom, knocked out Mike Tyson, other boxers started knocking out Mike Tyson. Why? Because they had the confidence. They felt that if Buster Douglas can do it, I can do it. And many, many did. The same thing applies to you in life. You have to build that resilience. You have to become strong. Life, I guarantee you, is not a 100-yard dash. It's a marathon. It's a bitch, to be frank. But you can do it. And you are enough. I know you are. I guarantee you are. There's a quote, and I'll look here. It's from the National Guard. I love this quote. And I challenge you, I don't challenge you, I suggest, I recommend highly that you take a few minutes and you find a pen or a pencil and you write this down. Here's the quote from the National Guard. Cowards don't start, the weak don't finish, and winners don't quit. I'm going to say it again because it's extremely important. Cowards don't start, the weak don't finish, and winners don't quit. Let that be you, a winner. Don't quit. Whatever it is that you want, whatever it is that you want to do in life, do it. Now, how do you do that, you're asking? Mike, how do you do that? Well, there's all kinds of ways to do it, but I have a suggestion, a recommendation for you. Have an action plan. Have a goal. Have an action plan and do it today. Do it immediately. After you finish listening to this, do it. Change that mindset. Change that negative thought inside your head that you're not good enough, because you are. Change it. Affirmations, like I said. You can take a course. You can read books. You can watch movies. You can talk to a counselor. You can visit a friend. You can visit a family member. You can take a trip. Whatever it is that cranks your boat, do it. Whatever it is that gets you going, whatever your passion is, whatever that energy is that you can grab that's going to make you do it, do it. Life is not a dress rehearsal, folks. We're here once. What kind of life do you want to live? You are enough. I promise you. I'm telling you, you are. So, until we meet again, just deal with it.